is Victoria Fisher. I'm Senior Clinician here at the Well of Life Center, and today I want to talk to you about menopause. That's an issue for a lot of women, unfortunately, but menopause is supposed to be a very gentle, smooth transition from reproductive, a menstrual cycling woman into a non-reproductive woman. It should be a very smooth handoff, almost like a baton in a relay, where the ovaries are starting to slow down their production of estrogen and progesterone, and the adrenals kind of take over at a very small level, a very minimal level of that hormone production. What oftentimes happens, though, in our American culture is that because of the level of stress that we're constantly under, the diet that we eat, that standard American diet, sad diet, the amount of hormones that we ingest from our food, from birth control, from all these different places, our body hormonally really can't make that transition. Our adrenals are fatigued because of stress, like I said before, poor blood sugar regulation from diet. So when the ovaries are handing that baton back to the adrenals are basically saying, I can't do this. This is too much work. I have other things to prioritize. I need to keep you alive. I don't need to make these hormones. So then there's a very swift drop off of your estrogen and progesterone production. So that's where a lot of the menopausal symptoms come from for women, is that very swift drop as the ovaries are handing off the function and responsibility to the adrenals. So since the adrenals can't handle that extra work, estrogen and progesterone are put to the back seat, put to the back burner, and then we have a lot of menopausal symptoms for women: the hot flashes, the night sweats, the mood swings, the weight gain. Other symptoms of menopause are increased risk for heart disease, because estrogen is actually heart protective. Also an increased risk for osteoporosis, because again, estrogen is bone protective. So when these hormones are no longer made at the level that they're supposed to be, that's when menopause comes into play. But that's not how it's supposed to be. That's not how our bodies are designed. So when women live healthy, vibrant, vital lives, when they eat well, when they reduce stress, all these components that can take place before menopause, that can make this transition much smoother. So I encourage women, take care of yourselves before you go into menopause, and it will make that transition a little bit easier for your body. Some women don't even really notice it, and that's a great thing. That's what we want for women, is to not really notice that change. It should be very subtle, very easy for our bodies to handle. So if you get the proper nutritional support, get the proper amount of rest, help your body to regulate blood sugar, stress management, all those things can really help minimize your symptoms of menopause.